this week's Wax Pack Dad. Woo! You guys are like, hey, Wax Pack Dad, you are more baritone than ever. That is true. That is true. I've been sick this week, and then my beloved Packers blew it last night. But don't fret, Packer fans. I put in a complaint, mailed it out to Paul Tagliabue, and we'll see what happens. This week, it's going to be intriguing. I don't even know. Oh, there's coming there. 1978 Cello pack. Mr. Bob Little. But we do have Jim Plunkett on the back. Yay. Pretty cool. A little nervous about this one. Got to tell you, because it came from a package within a package. So someone bought it, then flipped it over. I got a pretty darn good deal on it. We'll see. We'll see. You know, those kind of things are hit or miss. But, I mean, you know, get what you get. And you'll notice that I'm in a little festive mood today. You know, my son's wrestling season. That's awesome. He got his first JV win yesterday. And just like the guy in Conan the Barbarian had asked, what is best in life? Crushing your enemies, seeing them driven before you, and hearing the lamentation of the women. 2 videos before this, and I did cut this when I was opening the packs up here, so I do apologize. I don't really apologize. It's my freaking card. But one of them was all new, and I think I'd shown this before. Like, look at Mr. Jeff Okuda, 2020, going after Jordan Love and Burrow and Herbert, etc. Jefferson, and there's so many gaps in what I know and don't know. It just requires a little bit more editing on my part. So, long story short, here we are. Let's open it up. Boy, that opened. One of the things, too, it almost seems like it's the plastic is like weather damage, but everything seems to be in really good shape. So maybe we'll do it like this. We'll do it backwards. I don't normally do this like that, but I know some folks like to do that. So let's see what we get here. Mr. Jim Plunkett. Pretty darn good quarterback with a corner damage in the bottom. Patriots and 49ers. A Mr. 1970s kind of guy, if I do say so myself. And then we have Bob Thomas, kick from the Bears, and you can see in the back. Bob championed his high school soccer team. Well, great job, Bob. Hey, all right. Oh gosh, this is gonna be good. Look, I'm going ahead. They're like, don't you read ahead. Jack Ham, All-Pro, 1978. Let's look at it. Corner damage, don't like you. So angry. Yeah, that's a nice card. I hope they all don't have corner damage on them. Yeah, they look like a lot of them do, because here comes Mr. Larry Sonka. I think his last year with the Giants. Yeah, that's probably why I got the whole pack. I think I paid like $28 for it. But you know, for a bunch of damaged cards, I mean, some nice comments out of it. Jack Doblin, wide receiver, Broncos. Harold McClinton, middle linebacker, Redskins. Sammy White, wide receiver. I thought he was pretty good. Let's take a look at the stats here. 906 yards, 51 and 41 catches. You know, I mean, back in the day, that's not too bad of a number there. Efron Herrera. We're here on the naughty list. Can't be doing that stuff. Right, Mr. Greg Pruitt. I'm not accusing Greg Pruitt of anything. He was a really good running back in the 70s. Leave me alone. Look at that, 3,000-yard seasons in a row. The 70s were like a time warp. If you weren't like the Steelers or the Cowboys or the Raiders, it seemed like, you know, and maybe even into the early 70s Dolphins. It's like you were off the radar, and you got guys like Greg Pruitt, and I think, was it Bob Sipe was their quarterback? Terry Beeson of the Seahawks. Looks like he just got back from a tour of Nam, riding like door gunner. Oh, we got some that are stuck together. We don't have to worry if we pull the best card in the set. It's not going to matter with all this dingage. Though if I could pull a... Ooh, yeah. Woo! That is rough. Ron. Is that Ron Jaworski? No, that is Ron Jesse. Ron Jesse. Ooh, Ron Jesse. All right, and Mike Wagner of the Steelers, safety. Almost like a see-through mustache there. Jim Smith of the Steelers, wide receiver. Jim Merlo, linebacker. We got a Broncos team's checklist. I wonder if that's maybe got a Lyle Zato in it. Let's see who we got. Otis Armstrong, Haven Moses, Rick Upchurch, Bill Thompson. Once again, probably like great guys and did really well. Actually, their numbers don't look that great, but you just never heard of them. Well, here's a Hall of Famer. You got to go to the punter to do that. And actually, the corners are starting to turn better now. So how's that? Ray Guy when the punter's coming in to save you. Fred Cook, Colts. Dan Ryzak, center. Okay. Bill Simpson. I was hoping that was like a nickname for O.J. Simpson at first, because I don't know. I think, well, actually his name is Oriental. Bill Simpson, safety. And then Rob Little, which is funny because that's about how much this pack is worth. But some pretty nice names there, though. I really wish I could do something to this, kind of like massage that out a little bit. Jack Ham's a nice card. So, pull the Jack Ham, Jim Plunkett, Larry Sonka, Guy. I think there was something like 27 cards, 4 Pro Bowlers. That's good enough for me. Thank you guys for sticking with me. And stay safe. And as always, God bless.